Good morning, everyone, and then we are live here in central Iowa. Doing a little early morning storm, winter storm chasing. We just stopped for refreshments and we're going to go out and cruise the town a little bit. Travel is not advised in central Iowa, so if you don't have to be out, please don't be out. We do have a special guest today, and you will be seeing her on the channel, and you'll be hearing her in the background. Her name is Sarah. So, we are in the city of Newton, so your bearings, and we are under a winter storm warning for 12 to 18 inches of snow. Snow's been falling since about 6 o'clock last night, and we are in, they say, our peak threshold right now. So with that, we're gonna cruise, chat a little bit. I don't know how long we'll be live, but we'll be live here for a little bit. K0BJJ11. So basically, if anyone joins in, they want to chat will appear up on there. They can hear everything we're saying right now. So all of our communication is live on YouTube. Typically, you won't see people joining until after. Oh, we got someone in right there, so they might have actually been here for a few minutes. So, but that little icon usually doesn't update until they've been with you for, I think it's a minute. So. We have someone joining us right now, and welcome to our one viewer. We're just turning on the Speedway Drive. I don't know if we're going to venture much outside of the city of Newton. I do want to get you some interstate video though, so we probably won't be on it. Go ahead, drop a line in chat. Welcome to have you. Due to the Snowmageddon, what I'm dubbing as Snowmageddon, the city of Newton, for the most part, is going to be shut down today. So a lot of small businesses are already closed, or announced they will be closing. So we'll have Walmart, we'll have Quickstar, which we just went and got our big buddies from. Quickstar, not sponsored, wish they were. Oh wait, I got a mega buddy, you got a big buddy. So again, this is Speedway Drive, Newton, Iowa. If you want more comprehensive coverage, I know there's going to be storm chasers flooding in from all over the country, because this is the first real major storm system we've had. So it's impacting basically the entire state. I'm going to have your coverage here for a little bit in east central Iowa around Jasper County. So whether cannot tell you how far we're going to venture out. I do got to be a little conservative on my fuel, but if you would like me to venture out more, there's a link to buy me a coffee in the description below. Drop us some gas money, and I'd love to travel out more and do some more regional stuff. But gas is the key. So we need a little gas money if we're going to do much more than what we're going to do. Roads are completely covered, as you can see. If you do drop a line in chat, I am not alone. Sarah, please say hi to everyone.
Hi.
So Sarah can respond to you if you drop a line in chat. She should be able to see it appear on screen, as I am focused solely right now on these completely covered, travel not advised roads. That is not an official travel not advised. That is a banned travel not advised, because if I was in a position to make that call, we would be, considering I didn't know I was in the middle of a 4-lane. Right now we're going to do a little bit of a loop around the city of Newton. I'm going to take you out to Iowa Speedway, and we're going to parallel Interstate 80 for a little bit, so you will be able to see I-80. It does appear that the interstate is still open at this time. The gates are not shut. So, and there goes a semi-driver like there's nothing wrong, and there goes a semi-driver driving for the conditions. So we are going to parallel I-80 for a little bit. I do not trust I-80 in inclement weather, let alone this stuff. So, again, current location is Speedway Drive near the Iowa Speedway exit. And we are going to be heading out towards Iowa Speedway and the Newton Regional Airport. Visibility is good. I can still see the sheriff's office from here. That's about a mile down the road, and it looks like they have their plow out. So for those of you that don't know where we're at, we have the airport directly in front of us. Iowa Speedway is actually directly in front of the airport. Interstate 80 is going to be off to the right hand of the screen. So if you see any lights going up and down the right hand of the screen, that is I-80. Road conditions completely covered with snow and ice, and this ain't black ice, folks. You can see the ice right on the screen. This is obvious ice, not black ice, not hidden. If you don't know you're driving on ice, you shouldn't probably be driving. Here, one person and one chat, which is so just past Iowa Speedway, folks. It's so dark you probably didn't even notice it off to the left, and now we're passing Newton Regional Airport. Again, we are not alone. We do have Sarah with us, and we are, of course, always monitoring local repeaters and local calling frequency, or the national calling frequency, not the local one, the national one. So I-80 directly in front of us, that's what you're seeing those cars on. Looks like speeds are slightly slowed, but should be for conditions. I see that semi just threw his four ways on, so I'm wondering if there's not an accident between right before Speedway Drive. I do not have the ability to respond to an emergency situation. I don't know. I do have the trauma kit with me. I have the ability to respond to an emergency situation if need be. Because I've got the vest on the back. I could. We're not going to go jump on the interstate and play that because I'm pretty sure Brad's woken up. Sheriff Schutz has probably woken up and put a tow ban on the county. If he hasn't, he's probably going to here shortly. Towing is banned east of Newton. Poweshiek County east, you are in a tow ban, meaning if you go in the ditch, your car stays there. A very ticked off state trooper or deputy will come pick you up, take you to the nearest gas station, probably scold you for being out driving, and then he will leave your car there until they feel that it's safe for tow trucks to be on the interstate or out on the roads. As of us leaving, Jasper County had not instated a tow ban. I'm waiting. That's only a matter of time. Especially if conditions are going to deteriorate much worse than this, which they are. The tow ban will be in place. So again, we just passed Newton Regional Airport. We're going to head back into the city of Newton. Head down 8th Ave south and take you out by Highway 14. We'll give you some conditions on Highway 14. Again, thanks for coming along. Love to have you this morning. I was doing 15 mile an hour and we just slid 5 feet. It's slick, folks. Four-wheel drive don't mean four-wheel stop. I got four-wheel drive, and guess what? At 15 mile an hour, it took me 5 foot to stop with the foot brake fully engaged. Yep, we got one semi over on the side of the road there on I-80. I don't know if he's wrecked or if he's just saying the heck with it. Can you tell, dear? Is he damaged or is he just pulled off?
He just pulled off. I can't really tell.
Okay.
I can't tell from this direction.
Well, I don't see any vehicles with him, so. Shoulder blocked I-80 eastbound or westbound. Just past the Iowa Speedway exit. We got semi on the shoulder throwing four ways. As we head back into the city of Newton. We'll head over to Highway 14. Yeah, we'll be live here for a little bit. Take you around Newton, maybe a little adventure, a little bit out of town. You know the easiest way for them to keep us live? Like, share, and subscribe to the stream. The more people we have in here, the more likely I am to keep going. either way, this will go up as a record. So currently, for that recording, 5:44 a.m. It's early, folks. Ben didn't sleep last night. And this stuff right here is the reason why Ben's not making a special trip out to Wisconsin today, which he really wanted to make today. Now, if I had this in two-wheel drive, that would have been fun. I've been half tempted. I really haven't needed four-wheel drive for this. I'm going to need four-wheel drive to get up the driveway, but I haven't needed four-wheel drive so far. Also, if you link down in the description below, there is a Facebook link. That is what we've been up to in the meantime, folks. There is a Facebook link to a new metal, what I call it, manufacturing area. With the lack of severe weather and the lack of tornadoes, Ben found another hobby. Check out jutting metals. Or jutting metal. Be the first hill I would need four-wheel drive for. She didn't slip once. Due to this, they postponed the lights down here at Maytag. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, no, they're supposed to have the lighting, the grand opening for the Christmas lights down here in Maytag due to Snowmageddon here. They postponed it till tomorrow. This is probably the slowest drive around town I've taken in a while. No, I'm driving for the conditions. What?
I said something you probably shouldn't admit, that this is the slowest you've been on the town.
I'm going 15. I'm going 15 and 25. Top mounted back in here. That way you can have road conditions and stuff up in front of you. I mean, that's not as important for winter snow chasing, but I mean, it'd be more important when we need radar going. Completely covered roads. Scott did get the blade on it. He didn't have the blade on the truck yesterday when he stopped by. I figured it was coming. Highway 14, guys and gals. A little sneak down to the DOT. Check out I-80 at the DOT. This is probably the longest stoplight in town. Not that I trust that guy's gonna stop anyway, but I'm gonna apologize because if I don't get across here, you might get smucked. Looks like Hardee's will be open. Someone showed up, was shoveling sidewalks. U.S. Bank will not be open today. U.S. Bank Newton will not be open today. For those of you that don't know, the U.S. Bank Newton is never open on Saturdays, but it definitely will not be open today. Culver's will also not be open today. I saw that posted. Culver's in Newton, Iowa will not be open today due to inclement weather. And there's one of our mighty snow warriors getting ready to come out of the shop. Give it up for the Iowa DOT, keeping us safe. Looks like they're at the fuel island right now, just getting gassed up. I-80 directly in front of us, folks. Quality Inn and Shooty Suites by Choice Hotels. Never really not cares to have us out here, but guess what? Here we are. I usually don't ask, I just trespass. Though, isn't it Choice Hotels the one that we use in Madison though? Okay, well.
No.
There are beautiful view of I-80, folks. Looks like we got some semi-drivers thinking it's perfectly fine, the others slowing down. So take your chance with the road missiles out there. You want my opinion humbly? I'm going to get behind one of these guys, these orange trucks right over here. The heroes of the day, the Iowa DOT, Newton Shed. Going out there, fueling up, keeping us safe during this inclement weather. Someone else stopping by, love to have you. Don't be afraid to drop a line in chat. We're just taking a cruise here around east central Iowa, around the city of Newton. Just checked out I-80 from the Quality Inn and Suites in Newton. I'm gonna venture down 14, probably towards the landfill here, and then we're gonna head back north through town and continue our circle around right up by Maytag Dairy Farms. Might not venture too much north. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. This is our first time going live in quite a while. We had a very, very calm, severe weather season in Iowa. This is US 14 at Interstate 80, guys. Highway 14 at Interstate 80. For Snowmageddon 2025. I'd be making my way home if I was still working security dispatch right now. Actually, I'd hopefully just be pulling back into town. Thinking new vehicles out there.
I'm hoping. Eventually I can afford something like that. But hopefully eventually I can afford something like that.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Now we're just gonna turn around right here. One behind us, none in front of us. We'll turn around here at Dave's. Again, if I didn't have four-wheel drive going, we'd be having a lot of fun. I would have whipped that thing around quicker. Slicker and grab. Yep, there goes DOT right there, looks like it. Full of fuel, ready to go save the day. Anyone thinks I'm mocking the DOT right now, you are wrong. I have a ton of respect for the Iowa Department of Transportation. Our road crews are amazing. They work long, endless hours during the winter to keep these roads open. So that way people like me can go around and be stupid and drive. again, we actually did have travel plans today. We have since postponed said travel plans due to the inclement weather. But interstates are currently open in the state of Iowa. How long they remain open, I do not know. But they have installed gates on most on-ramps, so it is possible that the Iowa Department of Transportation shuts down interstate travel if conditions become too treacherous. We're at Highway 14 and 12th Ave West in Newton right now, heading towards Highway 14 and Old 6. We're going to take 14 for a little bit out towards Maytag Dairy Farm. Road conditions are horrible. I have completely covered roads here, and I am actually going way too fast for what I would like. But if I hit the brakes right now, we're going to do donuts, so we're just going to cruise it out. And let gravity take it. Again, this is Newton, Iowa, going around town. Checking out current road conditions. This is Highway 14, east side or west side of Newton. Approaching Highway 6. Now passing Highway 6. You're going to have the City of Newton maintenance shed here up here on the left hand of the screen, so that you're going to be seeing the City of Newton shed right up there. They've been out all night. Thank you to Newton Public Works for being out there on the streets. Again, like Iowa Department of Transportation, trying to keep us safe. Aren't you glad we postponed, dear?
I am.
Because we'd be doing this number down into the Mississippi River Valley too. And the grade over there is a lot steeper than here.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed, but there's not much I can do about the weather.
No. And did you notice the flake size is getting bigger?
I've not noticed that, but thanks for that tidbit.
It's getting worse. thing is, I'm driving so slow. I'm like not even like my head is down further down the road than where we actually are. Developed by Maytag Dairy Farms. Have I gotten you completely lost yet, dear? Are you starting to learn it?
I am starting to learn it.
We should stop by Ivy on the way home and get you some Magtag blue cheese. Actually, right now, I could go for some smoked Gouda or something. I had that smoked cheddar on the fridge. I might stick with that. Just have to stick with it. Oh, shoot. Maytag Dairy Farm has those lights out there. That's a softball complex, but down the next road there's the Maytag Dairy Farm. Marcosa. Well, it'd be nice if the foundry grew, so we had to have something out here in the industrial complex. We have big foundry. Big. Jasper Construction Company. do some country, but not yet, but not really country driving.
Sure.
So I turn that way, I go down by the middle school. I go straight on to about by Walmart. There's our new rail yard off to the left. I'm gonna bring the turbines that come down this way. Next way to the interstate. Oh, I wish I remember the filter size, that air filter. Stop at Walmart and grab one. Get through the ditch a little bit. Well, we've almost completed our circle around the city of Newton. We've been live for an hour. Okay, 45 minutes. Somebody riding my butt. I like it how slow I go. Circle around the city of Newton. Again, I am saying travel's not advised. It's only getting worse. These flakes are getting bigger. Peak of the storm is actually starting to hit right now. Per National Weather Service Des Moines. And it will be intense, getting worse until about 6 p.m. this evening. So I think we're going to wrap up our coverage here of Snowmageddon, and we might go live later. We might not. We might just hermit in the house all day. I might go try to take a nap. Hey, someone dropped a like. Really appreciate you. Yeah, I'm saying travel not advised. I've been driving around in 4-wheel drive. There's only been a couple times where I've actually needed it. But if you don't have to be out, don't travel. We're not leaving town. If we leave town, we'll leave town live and we'll go like a mile or two out and then turn around. We are not leaving town. But stay safe, stay smart. We'll probably end the broadcast here when we get up by Hy-Vee. But this is US 6 going right through town. Had our courthouse lighting last night. It was very beautiful. I'm gonna wrap her up, guys. There's Hy-Vee, which is the closest to my house that I think I want you to see right now. Have a good one, and we will see you on the next live. Maybe end the stream. Yes.